I'm down at the Douglas Fire Station, and with me is Kevin Groom, Chief Officer, and Hector Duff. This is an interesting combination, actually, isn't it?
I'm a war veteran.
Oh, a veteran, that'll do, yeah. But I say an interesting combination. Why? People are thinking, why we're talking to you both together, but this event is coming up, which we've been hearing about, a veterans event that is in Belgium as such, but is coming to the Isle of Man. So, Hector, over to you.
Well, yes, I got informed about this event. It's happening on the 9th of July. And it's the 30,000th time that the authorities there will be celebrating or commemorating the Menin Gate Memorial, which has got 40,000 men named on it who have no known grave. And when they knew that I was coming into the area, they asked me to see if I could help and get in touch with the fire brigades where I lived, to see if they would join in the commemoration with them on the 9th of July at 8 o'clock, because it was going to be an international event, and fire brigades all over the world were going to be asked to take part. And as soon as I spoke to Kevin, he immediately said, yes, we'll do all we can. And it's as a result of that little talk, this is now going to be in being.
Over to you, Kevin. What are you doing then?
Yes, this is fantastic, and I've got to thank Hector for this. He duly prompted me to say, look, Kevin, island-wide event occurring on the 9th of July. Would your fire and rescue service be prepared to be part of this worldwide event? So my understanding is that every fire station on the 9th of July worldwide will be opening their doors and welcoming, obviously, members of the public, the community, to come and basically mark the 30,000th sounding of the last post. Hector has all the memories, the history that goes with it. There's a lot of servicemen and women across the island, retired servicemen and women, people representing various organisations and associations, and this is the time for the Isle of Man, and particularly the Isle of Man Fire and Rescue Service, to mark this event.
Okay, so which stations will be open?
Every fire station.
Everyone? And what about bugling?
Yes, at the present time we are just having a bugler at each fire station
really?
To play the last post.
That's going to be lovely then, isn't it? I mean,
yes.
Members of the public are invited to come along?
Very much an open invitation, and I really want to emphasise that point. Anyone who wishes to come and mark the event.
And Hector, you said you're going to be in Belgium.
I'm actually going to be at the Menin Gate, and it's a wonderful place to be, a marvellous memorial. And I think I always suggest anybody that say they're going to France, I say, well, you must go to the Menin Gate. It's a memorial. Now, as I say, these are firemen that take part in this, in the memorial, sounding the last post in the valley. Firemen trained, and I don't know whether they'll accept. Is that one of the conditions, that they have to be able to play the trumpet when they join the brigade? But they do that, and as I say, they've done it for 30,000 times. Now, in that period, we've gone to our war memorials 70 times. So I think the Belgian people are to be congratulated, really. I mean, they're doing this, celebrating or commemorating what our boys done for us. Our boys, 30 or 40,000 men are named on that have no known grave.
See, what I'm impressed, do you think? He's off to these events again. How old are you again? Remind me.
I'll be 96 in October.
Awesome, really is amazing. You enjoy doing this, though, Hector, don't you?
I do certainly enjoy, yes. And the reason when I talk at the schools, I know I'm appreciated. Yeah. As soon as I mentioned this to Kevin, he was immediately on to it. Yes, he said, we'll certainly do it. They said, oh, well, I don't know, I'll have a look around and see what we can do. But no, he was enthusiastic straight away. So that gives you more encouragement to try to do things and to help.
Good. Well, I'm impressed you've got enough buglers anyway without having to ask for them, so that shows you that's going to be good. A very moving moment.
Yes, certainly on the night it's to have people arriving at the local fire station from approximately 6:45 onwards. There's a schedule of events. Obviously the last post will be sounded by a bugler. There will be an exultation read out by the appropriate station officer or member of the retained fire station, and at Douglas Station I'll be doing that on the evening. But very much an open invitation, very much echoing the words that Hector has said. This is about remembering, this is about the people that we can sometimes forget very easily in this modern and busy world we live in, but I'm very supportive of the event, and as a worldwide event, the Isle of Man will be there on the night exactly doing it.
And before we finish, just point out, you're still doing the schools, you're still telling people about events from the wars?
Yes, I was at the school the last day before my holidays was on Monday. I was at school there, yeah. And I enjoy it, and the children do. And I could see in the rooms, in the classrooms, they all have things there for poppy funds and all that sort of thing. Very, very encouraging. The children are more involved. I went to one school. I don't know whether you're going to edit this or not. I went to one school and I said, I'm only at the end of May. And I said, what's significant about today? And they immediately put their hands up. And they said, it's Dunkirk Day. Now, I would guarantee that if I had gone outside and asked 100 people, they wouldn't have known what it was, but the children did, because they're being taught it now at school.
Yeah. Well, have a safe trip and have a good event here in the Isle of Man, and hopefully it all goes well and again stirs memories and reminds people.
I've been told sort of more or less that I might be taking part in it.
Oh.
And my only hope is that I'll be saying the exhortation. And
So not the bugling?
Oh, no, I can't, because I've got false teeth and they're very difficult to blow the trumpet with your false teeth.
Okay.
So
But you may be taking part.
So yes, I hope I will be. They said perhaps, yes. I'm not saying no, I'm not saying yes. Perhaps, maybe, it's possible. So I'll be very, very proud to be there. Never mind taking part.